Welcome back. We are here with Professor Maxwell. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fabulous. So I have a few questions for you today.
Sure.
So we're going to start off real simple, real easy. So what is your experience here at UNH? How many years have you been here?
Well, I started coming here in 1982 as a grad student. Got a grad degree in criminal justice in '86. Decided to get another one in public administration, probably around 1992 or 93. A friend of mine that was teaching here part-time asked me to sub for him. So I came in and did that, and seemed to go over really well. Subbed a couple more times, and then they said, they offered me a part-time, gig. And I said, well, sure, why not? So I started teaching part-time. And during that time, I was a police officer. I was in Greenwich for 5 years and up in Madison for 20. And so I'd come here and teach during the day and go, do the cop thing at nighttime. And I was getting ready to retire, and they offered me a full-time gig. So here I am.
from grad student to teacher.
Yes.
So you're my teacher for my class.
I am.
And obviously I know this answer. But what's the best class that you teach or have taught so far?
I like teaching intro to CJ. I like teaching criminal law. They're both fun. It's a lot of fun. We have fun in class. So, yeah.
So what is your experience outside of New Haven? You said that you were a cop for a few years. Any interesting, fun stories that you haven't said in class before, or anything you want to share?
Yeah, I mean, lots of stuff going on. It's just you meet a lot of interesting people and a lot of interesting situations, and you never know what to expect day to day. I remember one time in Greenwich, it was a hot summer's day, and we got a call to go to a possible disturbed person call in the middle of the day, and it was about 90 degrees outside. And we show up, and there's a guy wrapped head to toe in tinfoil. And we knew who this guy was because we, dealt with him before. Harmless person, just a little out there. So his first name is Danny. So we said, Danny, how's it going? He's like, fine, everything's good. Nothing unusual going on today, Danny? He's like, no, everything's good. The neighbors are all looking outside. What the heck's going on? This guy's dressed up in tinfoil. Danny, any reason why you're dressed in tinfoil today? And he goes, well, yeah. Why? He goes, well, because I'm a baked potato.
I'm a baked potato. That's great.
Stuff like that doesn't make the newspapers, but it's
funny.
You never know what you're going to run into. So it's fun.
So everyone knows you here as a criminal justice, criminal law professor, and as a cop, obviously. What is one thing that we do not know about you?
You do not know that I am a 4-time Ironman race finisher.
Ooh. How did you prepare for that?
Well, I started in 2000. I was having my midlife crisis, and instead of buying a motorcycle or getting something pierced, I decided I was watching TV, and the Ironman championships in Hawaii was on TV. I grew up as a competitive swimmer, and I figured I could learn how to ride a bicycle and do some running. So I said, you know what, I think I'm going to do that. So I looked into it and, met some, there's some triathlon groups online, and they give me a bunch of good information. I did a bunch of short course races that first summer, and then decided to, go big or go home. So I signed up for an Ironman race out in Wisconsin, hired a coach, and then I liked it so much I did one a year for 4 years. So, and then I quit and bought a sailboat. So yeah, I think nobody knows that. I don't think.
So there's a CJ professor here that's on Making a Murder on Netflix.
Yep.
How do you?
I confess I have not watched it.
Oh, I haven't watched it either, so
okay,
we're good.
then we're the only two apparently.
We should watch it in class.
Together, yes, okay. Well, actually, we're ahead of the game, so we could probably get away with that.
Oh, we can, yes. Yeah. Okay, cool.
So, yeah, I think Peter Massey is checking in on that, but I haven't seen it, so I don't think I should comment on something that I'm clueless about.
It'll be fine. We'll watch it, then we'll comment on it later.
Maybe we'll get Professor Massey to come in and give us his personal opinion on the case.
We should do that. We should.
Sure.
Anything else that you would like us to know? Oh, one more fun fact, because that was interesting.
I'm a rock and roll guitar player.
Ooh. When did you
And
start learning guitar?
I think in high school I started playing. And then when I went to college, I've been to a couple of colleges. One of the ones I went to, Franklin Pierce, was really small up in New Hampshire. And there was one guy with drums, one guy with a bass, one other guitar player and me. So we were like the school, the school band. So the other guitar player was really, really good. So he taught me a lot of stuff. So we, did a lot of playing. And then I went down to University of Miami, and a bunch of the kids on the floor in my dorm, they were all music majors. So, they all played the trumpet and the piano and all this formal stuff, but when they wanted to cut loose, they'd go play at parties, and they'd let me come in and, jam with them. And it was just amazing to watch these, them play. They were just off the chain. So I really learned a lot from that. So I don't know, have fun with it.
So we got a rock and roll CJ professor.
Yeah, a little bit.
So that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you, Professor Maxwell, for coming in.
Thank you for inviting me. This was fun.
And we will see you guys next time.